In this video, we'll take a look at how you can set workflow policies on your assets within Content and Experience Cloud. First of all, workflow policies are set in what we call collections, and a collection is simply a group of assets related to a particular initiative, such as building a website or a campaign. So let's take a look at one of our collections here, the news site collection, and you can see that it's simply a collection of digital assets that will be used in this news website. So if we go back to collections and we want to look at the workflow policies, you select that collection and click on properties, and you'll see that under policies, within properties, you have an approval policy. So by default, this is set to no approval, but if you put it on approved by collection managers, then anyone who's a manager of this collection is allowed to approve assets within that collection. And in addition to that, there's also a publishing policy, which indicates what assets can be published. When an asset is published, it means it's available for external consumption. So you can indicate whether anything can be published or only approved assets can be published. So what we want to do here is go back into our collection. And let's say we have an asset that we want to submit for approval. So once you click that asset, you'll see that the option up here comes up for submit for approval. So when you click that, you get this option to submit it, and now it's been submitted, and you'll see that now we have this state tag that now says in review. So what would happen now is someone would get that notification, they'll be able to come in and approve or reject this asset. So let's take a look at how this comes across on our mobile device, because a lot of times people are on the run and they're doing things and they need to do it quickly. And so doing it on their mobile device is much more convenient. So here we are on our Content and Experience mobile app, and so we can click into digital assets. And what you can do here is you can filter by collection. So we can go find our news site content, and then we can turn on our tags, and you can see that there's our asset in review. So someone can come in here and they can look at the details of this asset to see if this looks appropriate for what they need. And if they do, then they can click on here and they can approve or reject it. So let's just say that we reject it. And you'll see that the status now changes to rejected, or you can go back and say, let's go ahead and approve it or resubmit it for approval. So you get some different options here for how you can approve or reject that asset. So that's just a very quick example of how workflow policies are set and used within Content and Experience.